us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slap me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you the GOAT. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Fighting Glen Cove, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice and ends with the shades closed. We been on some other, get money, I suppose.
I said that.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And so it's Athens with it. Here's Castle.
Athens foul call.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Granger. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Up top, Curry. 4-3. The rebound by Duncan. Pass to Castle. Here's Duncan. There's the steal. The three, James. And he buries his first look.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Here's Granger. Here's Duncan. Misses the three. On offense, here is Athens. It's a three-point game. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Castle. And there's a pick. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Curry with the block. They get it back. Pass to Granger. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Castle, and he drives in.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
To the inside. Porzingis misses.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Roy. Pass to James. Three-pointer, no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside. Duncan. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Castle misses. And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for Athens. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Over to the left wing. Ball for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wall's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Athens leading by 10. And we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Irving.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Payton. On target from range.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And there's the screen. Outside Irving.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to Athens. Coming out of the floor for Athens, number 34, Eddie Curry.
And here's Payton. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution for Athens. Vlade Divac.
To the middle. Here's Kemp. It's hauled in by Athens. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now Beasley hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
Here's Payton. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And what a dunk by LaVine, looking to punish the defense.
Athens foul call. Julius Irving. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kemp can't hit. Athens leading by 14. On the wing, Irving. Counted from distance. Irving's got 5 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Divac. It's hauled in by Athens.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Embiid throws it down.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And Athens making a change here. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Roy. Called in by Hill. Athens trails by 14. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Payton. The 3. Drops in the 3. Payton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Athens shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Athens leading by 10. Pass to Curry. James outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Here's Duncan. And that one is stuffed right through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Curry. Unloads from 13. Ball for 3. Drains the triple. And so it's Athens. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Roy. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. In transition.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Back to James. Pass to Roy. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Roy's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Duncan. Takes a 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And Ty Lue has has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Athens. 17 points with their biggest margin.
Oh, man. What a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge to the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Davis. Up top, Robinson. The shot by Jamison, no good. Athens leading by 10. Now Porzingis. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's where. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Jamison. Here's Levine. 9 points in the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Porzingis sets a screen. Clock at 6. Outside Levine. For 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
You can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside Porzingis. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah, I love the answer from Porzingis. Don't sleep on his three-point shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the shot's good. Kim's got 5 points now this quarter.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Athens up 8. And don't go away. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Athens trails by 8. Here's Castle. Oh, sweet move. And he converts the layup.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Here's Roy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Duncan. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, that's basically a warm-up for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And so he hits both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Hill drives in, and he gets that one.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Roy. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And Ty Lue has called the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Athens making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so Wall nails them both. Athens trails by 8. Outside. Hill lets the three fly. Wall looking over the floor. Inside. Cuts off the pass.
Whatever opening he saw vanish quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes. And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Yep, that one's good. Roy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to James. Here's Wall. Out to James. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Back to Curry. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
We'd love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Athens calls time here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
And Athens making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Embiid. Outside for Davis. Outside Payton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And Athens calls time here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Oh, swiped away. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Gary Payton.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Payton. Yes!
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Athens winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner.